Hello everybody, wherever you are in the world, welcome back again to another Top 10. This one is different. This one is about a kind of movies that gave us some legendary movies through the years. It's about crime, drama, drugs, and money. This is about the best mafia movies in the history. Let's check them out. Let's start with the first one. Brock's Tale, leadership and direction of the legend Robert De Niro, tells the story of a kid finds himself stuck between two men from two different worlds. First one is his father, a good and hardworking man. Second one is a mafia boss. So the kid has to choose either the power or the weakness, the good or the evil. Brock's Tale is a film will take you in a dramatic, wonderful story with some valuable life lessons. It really deserves your time.
Who owned the neighborhood?
Don't you trust anybody?
No.
It's a horrible way to live.
For me, it's the only way.
Is it better to be loved or feared?
I would rather be feared. Because fear lasts longer than love.
What was I gonna do? Run away? Make people think I got no heart? I mean, what makes you think you're so special? He'll hurt you like anybody.
There is violence in Chicago, of course, but not by me and not by anybody I employ. And I'll tell you
Okay, next one, The Untouchables. Long time ago in America, and exactly in the 20s, alcohol business was illegal, but not for one of the greatest mafia empire in that time, Al Capone, the dominator of the entire Chicago city, which made it impossible for the police to catch him. The film picturing the tries of a policeman to catch Al Capone, but as I said, it's nearly impossible because of the police corrupt. The film is overcharged with crime, drama, action, and violence, and again, Robert De Niro gave us a great performance for Al Capone character.
The problem isn't finding it.
Let's do some good!
The problem is who wants to cross Capone.
I want to hurt the man Malone. I want to start taking the battle to him. I want to hurt Capone.
This man can finger Al Capone. This man could put Capone behind bars.
Well, what's the matter? Can't you talk with a gun in your mouth?
You're not to prove your methods.
Yeah? Well, you're not from Chicago.
Oh, well, what's coming to you, Tony?
The world, Chico.
Scarface tells the story of Tony Montana, who came to America as immigrant from Cuba and started from the bottom to become one of the biggest drug lords in that time, despite of the huge success that the film achieved, and also the legendary acting by Al Pacino, who gave us this complicated character with so many sides in his personality. But it didn't nominated for any Oscar award. It was pushed away by the Oscar Academy because they say it contains a huge amount of violence. Can you imagine that? I mean, it's a mafia movie, it's about Tony Montana. What are you expecting?
Say hello to my little friend! Once upon a time in America.
Once upon a time in America. An epic journey of a group of friends from their miserable childhood till they meet again 35 years later, but as a rich mafia members. The film is a wonderful trip between three timelines, 1910, 1933 and 1967. And again, Robert De Niro along with James Woods, Joe Pesci gave us a tropical of violence, drama and romance. The film is long, just as the title, but it's worth every single minute of your time.
Forged an empire built on greed, violence, and betrayal.
We're gonna need you guys today.
You're the only person that I've ever cared about.
Maybe Sharky was right. Maybe I ought to just dump you.
He's gonna do this. He's gonna do it with or without you.
It began as a dream. It grew to an empire. It ended as a mystery that refused to die.
The man I worked for had one of the biggest companies in New York City. He didn't own his own company.
Well, next one is American Gangster. First one without Robert De Niro or Al Pacino, but with Denzel Washington you will not feel the difference because of the huge, great performance by this one. A true story about a policeman tries to arrest a big mafia boss called Frank Lucas. But with all the corrupt in the police, judges and lawyers, it's nearly impossible, which makes it so hard for that detective to do the job. Hey you, if you didn't see this film yet, do yourself a favor and go watch it now.
That is your house, mama.
What you got, Uncle Frank?
Casino. Martin Scorsese in direction and Robert De Niro a leading role are enough reasons to go watch this one. About a manager of a big casino hired by a biggest mafia in Los Angeles. During the movie, you will recognize and you will see why Martin Scorsese is one of the greatest directors ever.
No joke out here. You gotta keep a low profile. Right off the bat, they don't like guys like us.
Go!
Frank Sheeran. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Under the contract.
The Irishman. This is the newest movie on our list so far, and also the longest with 3 hours and a half, which made it so hard to watch unless to divide it to 3 parts. What can I say about this one? It's about Frank Sheeran, a truck driver, became a top hitman for a mafia boss called Russell Buffalino. With Martin Scorsese in direction, actors Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci, this is the classic mafia movie setup.
You followed orders. You did the right thing. You got rewarded.
A friend of ours is having a little trouble. Friend at the top.
Back then, there was nobody in this country who didn't know who Jimmy Hoffa was.
You got a gun! Get the gun out of his hand!
When I was your age, they would say we could become cops or criminals. What I'm saying is this. When you're facing a loaded gun, what's the difference?
The Departed. The story is simple. A mafia puts a spy inside the police, and also the police does the same. So when the two discover there is a spy among them, they start trying to find this rat. The film starred Leonardo DiCaprio, Jack Nicholson, and Matt Damon. The film has won 6 Oscars, so what are you waiting for? Go watch it.
When I have my associates search you.
That was quick. Think he's dead already?
Get your hands off me!
I think we could work something out.
We are all convinced that Costello has at least one mole inside the Special Investigations Unit.
There are parts of my job I can't talk to you about.
Man, you are trouble.
You don't know the half of it.
And always keep your mouth shut.
In the second place, the iconic movie Godfather, a pillar in mafia and crime movies. Naturally, we got Martin Scorsese one more time giving us a movie picturing some sides in the life of a gangster called Andre L. Everything in this one is sensational. The acting, the costumes, the lovely story, and especially the music, which is gonna take you to the mafia world. As you know, I don't say too much about good ones, so go enjoy yourself.
Hey, Henry, here's an arm. Very funny, guys. Here's a leg. Here's a wing. What do you like, the leg or the wing?
For us to live any other way was nuts. And we were treated like movie stars with...
Buonasera. Buonasera. What have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully?
In the first place, the world's famous trilogy, The Godfather, greatest organized crime movie ever, and especially the first part. The 3 parts tell the story of Corleone, a normal man, turns the big mafia boss, and also the tale of his father, who immigrated from Italy to build an imperatore with drugs and crime. And again, we get Al Pacino and Robert De Niro with a heavy performance that we'll never forget. Ranked as the 2nd greatest movie in the history, with 9 Oscars awards for the first and second part. If you want to taste the true cinema, go watch this one.
Personal service contract with a big band leader. And as his career got better and better, he wanted to get out of it. And my father went to see this band leader. My father made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
What was that?
Well, that was my personal top 10 list about Mafia movies. Tell me down below if you agree with it, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.